Today I'm going to review tener and tener idioms, which is included on your grammar quiz, which is this Thursday, April 14th. So looking at our notes on tener and some tener idioms, you should have these all filled out. But we use the verb tener overall to tell what somebody has. Okay, we know the verb tener means to have, so we use it to tell what one person has. To conjugate the yo form of tener, we drop the er, so at the end of tener, and we add go. So we know that form is tango. To conjugate the other forms, except for nosotros, and vosotros, we change the E in tener, that first E, part of ten, to an IE, and it's what we call a boot verb, so that's why we change it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the boot on my verb conjugation chart here. We also said this is kind of like an ankle boot even, because that yo form doesn't have the same change as all of the other verbs. So I'm going to draw the boot, but I'm actually going to cut it off in red up here because we know that that same change doesn't apply. So I'm going to type in, I'm going to do this a little bit smaller, the different forms of tener. That's a little bit too small, isn't it? Let's try 26, good. So the yo form is tango, yo tango. Two tienes, Leo said tiene. Nosotros tenemos. Uh-oh, it started so small again. There we go. Vosotros tenéis, with an accent over your E, and ellos ustedes tienen. So if we were asking this question, something to un bolígrafo, we would ask tienes to un bolígrafo. You know that's the to form. No, yo tengo un lápiz. Use tener que with an infinitive to talk about what you have to do. That's what we'll fill in on those next three lines, to talk about what you have to do. So some examples: I have to go to a rehearsal. We would say the sentence tango, and that's my form of tener. Que, and that doesn't directly translate as to, but we just have to remember tango que infinitive, or tener que infinitive, means to have to do something. Tango que ir, there's my infinitive verb for to go. A un ensayo. I have to go to a rehearsal. Tengo que ir a un ensayo. Tengo ganas de, with an infinitive, means to feel like doing something. So an example of a sentence like this would be yo tengo ganas de bailar. I feel like dancing. The next expression we have is tener mucha hambre, and that is to be very hungry. Tener mucha sed translates as to be very thirsty. And tener prisa is to be in a hurry. Okay, so we need to conjugate that form of tener. We can't leave it as the infinitive. So for example, if I wanted to say he is in a hurry, I would say él, I know that's the form I need to use for he, tiene, I'm matching my form of tener with my subject pronoun, so he is in a hurry, él tiene prisa. How about we are very hungry? I would say nosotros tenemos mucha hambre.